don't even know where to start or what to say. I'm gonna try and not blabber about what happened, but it was an unfortunate road rage situation, and a giant truck backed into this car and took off. The cops told me I could not follow them, could not do anything about it, except they're not doing anything about it. It's just a very unfortunate situation. All that happened, I shouldn't say all that happened like that, like it's no biggie. The radiators pushed in, so the whole front is put. Everything's fine. I drove right off. I actually followed him. I followed him for a couple miles. I think the reservoir cracked because after I parked, way after it happened, all of a sudden I saw like half a gallon of fluid in the front. Then I drove it home again because I met the officer down at the bottom of my hill, and brand new tires, except there's a little camber burn on the fronts, but they're good. Everything's good. Over $1,000 in brake suspension parts, like control. Everything's new. So I did a full rebuild. It's got no bump. This thing has been destroyed by total dope fiends, meth heads, and then the guy who road raged me, he's a local meth head. Everybody knows him apparently, and then junkies nodding out destroyed the back. Everything was perfect. It shut. Everything locked. Just needed to be pulled down a little so I could get this. So you could get the tailgate was like lifted about 1/8 of an inch. Broke a bumper stud. There's so many good parts on this car. Brand new brake parts. Just a couple thousand on the rears. Maybe, let's say 5 to 10 on the front. That's just surface rust on the rotor because it's been parked in a humid for a few days. Wheels are in great shape. Nothing ever hit them. They're not bent. Everything I got brand new back seats. Seats are good. Everything in this car is good. It was really actually immaculate when I got it. It's 250,000 miles on the motor, but I was a very meticulous. It was hard to explain, but it's probably the best running motor in King County with over 150,000 miles. I guarantee you. It was rebuilt at like 180. I inherited it from my uncle. It was airbag service over in Mercer Island. He was the first guy on earth in Seattle to start an mobile airbag service. So anyway, everything, new motor mounts, new axles, new control arms, outer tie rods, and I was just about to do the inners. And then go get an alignment. And that's all that was needed, man. But I ended up getting lazy and not rotating. So I didn't want to mess them all up. But I was going to swap these back and forth to save them. But the outer edge is a little burned. Wow. So was the inner on that one. Interesting. It might be because of the pressure of, I don't know. But anyway, the outer on this is fine, but the inner is a little bald on this. But they're great tires. They're great. I mean, they're fucking 20,000, 30,000 more miles on them. The back ones are good. Wheels are good. All brakes are good. Axles, everything. Transmission is one of the most best running transmissions ever. I did the fluid every year. And then it's crystally pink, brand new fluid from about 2 weeks ago. Well, 2 weeks before the accident, so about 3 weeks ago. Motor's perfect. New starter 3 years ago. And then that's it. The only thing I didn't get to was the intermediate shaft because you'd have to spend a lot of money from Honda to get a whole assembly. So I just went out and got Lifetime. Oh, you get so many parts too. You get the passenger side axle, the Honda axle, the original. There's nothing wrong with it. I just went and got I did a whole rebuild. I was like, okay, I'm putting all my good parts to the side for a rainy day, which includes, some. And then, but most of them so it's got brand new engine mounts, all 4. It's got, like I said, brand new back seats inside. Let's see, all the motor mounts. I mean, I did this like religiously, like I used extended protection Valvoline which can put a lot of miles on it, and it like silenced the motor. It's the only oil you should use, actually. But I did that every 3,000 instead of these jokers that do 5 to 10,000. And so the oil's immaculate, even though it's been about 2 to 3,000 miles since I changed the oil. No other parts are bad. I was actually rebuilding this, and I was, you know, my uncle's kid, you know, he had some problems, and I don't know if he'll ever snap out of it, but it was going to be for him. Yeah, you got a little bit of a close call there. It's just a little clip. There you go. It's just that plastic. Yep, just the plastic. So everything shuts. Everything's good. The ignition, the key, the tumbler in there. So I just leave the key in for now. But I have a whole set, like I said, you get a whole bunch of stuff. Taz, stay there. You get a whole bunch of stuff, like a set of all door locks. As a matter of fact, I got a set of 4, even though this only needs 2. That way, if those go bad, you got another set, and of tumblers, and then it comes with like 2 or 4 keys, and then it comes with the ignition, so all the keys will match. Only thing that wouldn't is that, and that would be this original key with the chip in it. So you can just keep that for if you need to externally open the back seat. But you can rebuild this car easily. I don't know if you can. So here's the deal: you're gonna have to rebuild this latch, and that's fine. The hood itself, I can't tell you for sure if the latch is going to be break, because if I can't sell this, I mean, you're gonna want to inspect it, I guess, unless you're just gonna like believe. You can show your receipts to everything I've bought, and then from underneath you can verify all the parts. They're all brand new bushings. Everything in here is brand new. Those outer tie rods are the oldest thing, and then but you can easily verify. Let's see. All kinds of new stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Some leakage. Is that where my power steering was leaking and I never knew? I bet you it was. That's awful. Anyway, everything's good. Sorry for this. I just haven't looked at it, and I'm like scared to obsess about it. Anyway, cats are good. No, I take that back. Check engine light only for one thing, and it's never gonna go away until you either do the starter and get to the knock sensor at the same time, or if you want to do all that, because I think it comes out. I think the knock sensor comes out to do the starter. It's like either in the way or just makes it easier. And the guy who did my starter, which is the only thing I've ever paid anybody to do, he must have yanked on it a little, because about a year later, check engine light came on, and it's been the knock sensor every time. So every time you reset it, it probably takes about 2 to 5 minutes, and it usually comes on at higher RPM. It's nothing. It's literally, it doesn't have a knock sensor going off. Just lets you know there's a knock, and that's a cool feature. But your motor doesn't compensate or do anything weird knowing that it's got a knock sensor. So it's not like an engine it's not like an engine issue where your computer might compensate once it knows you're getting too much fuel and not enough air, or vice versa. But thanks for sticking around for I mean, people are going to want to know. I'm not going to answer a million questions for everybody that calls. But you can, if you want to pull this away for $1,000, I'm not doing anything. Dude, I broke my neck installing all the suspension parts. I'm not taking any less. And you can, so the radiator is going to be pushed in a little at the top, and you just have to bring that out. You got to figure out what you feel like sacrificing structurally or rebuilding. Then you just need one light and a bumper cover if needed. I mean, we're talking about people who either want a decent car that looks presentable, and then you can get like a CJ Wrangler. Oh my gosh, my light's still on. I'll do that in a minute. I might run out of time here. You can get a CJ style bumper that just covers this up all the way to here. It wraps around a little. I mean, literally, you can take a truck and a tow hook, and if you got something to on the bottom, like from a lower side, like something on the ground. I don't know how you would do that. Just do some physics research and then figure out how you can pull it from below. If you got to have a way to. You don't want to pull it straight out, and then you don't want to hardly pull it at all. You can pull this hook off just a little bit, and you might want to just use a crank, like a come along thing, like a winch or something. So yeah, a winch might be better, lower gear, and you can just put a thing on that. I mean, as long as you pull that down an inch, then you can get to the show you, and you can get to pushing that down half inch or an inch, and that's just the plastic. So, but you got to push that down, and then everything will go down a little, like the eighth of an inch you need, but you don't actually need it to lock it. So I just use my butt kind of sometimes, and then it locks. But it's deceiving. People might come in and try to be like, oh, that looks like it's open, let's go check it out. And if they're really trying to steal something, that might be their point of entry. But I never keep anything in there, and there's always a 100-pound bulldog in there, so good luck. So yeah, there might even be an extra key in a box on the frame somewhere. That's where I usually keep extra keys. Because it starts right up. It's the most beautifully running car ever. Lots of power. It's pretty sad, And if anybody thinks they can fix that for $1,000, I highly doubt it. I'm talking about not everything, like not the light. Don't worry about the hood, but like if you can fix that structural damage and yeah, depending on what's injured. So it could be rust. It could have bumped. What is that in front of there? Oh, the exhaust. But I didn't hear any changes in the exhaust. Could have bumped the coils, and well, I didn't really feel anything. I felt, I was in shock, and when I was driving away, I felt like there was high RPMs. So I don't know if overdrive was disengaged or not, something. But I was up around 45 because that's as fast as you can go up here on the back roads, and wouldn't have had a reason to go faster. But I did remember hearing RPMs. All the electric stuff works. Brand new battery. Everything's new. I have the original radio with code set up on a Bluetooth. So that just goes to your auxiliary, and then you just link to this Bluetooth and you're on. And then if you always keep it on full blast, you can use your phone for it. And then I got so many extra things. Let's just walk in. No, I got extra filters, like oil filters. I got extra everything for maintenance. And then, like I said, I got an extra ignition relay thing. I can't remember if it's the one in the steering column. I got that. Lower control arms for the rear. Never got to that. I mean, not lower, but upper control arms for the rear. And then, and the reason I didn't put them on is because they're definitely not needed. And just needed an alignment. And I was like, I was considering giving it to my friend's daughter for her first car, because I was, was like, to me, it was an uncomfortable car. I have a bad neck and a bad back, broken neck, like almost decapitated. So don't let, if you know about the Element, then whether you like it or not. But for me, it was an uncomfortable car. It was because you sway back and forth. It's like a Honda Civic except top heavy. So you're doing a lot of this on back roads. If you're on level ground, and it's just not that bad. It's not bad of a car. It's like a Civic, and that thing's got torque for the 2.4. Man, that's got some little get up and go, and it sounds like it runs like a top, like zippy. It was rebuilt at 180. I've only put 70,000 miles on it. We're talking rebuilt. And a little bit of a tranny leak, which is okay sometimes, nothing that makes it go low. just drops. You know, you got a little bit of seepage at the bottom. I've never had to add training fluid or nothing, but I do replace it every year, so it's always crystally pink. And I just never got to the inline actual filter. Oh, those are my Ford parts. But here's the tie rods. And then I have some other stuff in here. That there's an inline transmission filter. I just never got to it. I just training fluid's like $18, Valvoline at Walmart. So I just kept doing that every year. Damn, that's a long video. Well, I might have to do this on YouTube, and then I'll just share the link to the ad. So thanks, guys. See what if you want this. It's either a parts car or if you think you got what it takes to just take crowbars to that. I can't do it anymore. I'm about to buy a Honda Pilot. I have a broken neck. I can't work on cars anymore, and I literally injured my neck for the worst fixing that car. So that tells you how done I am with it, because normally someone would be like, no, I'm not getting rid of that car. I've got too much blood, sweat, and tear in that. And I do. And this isn't 1,000% just because I'm making the ad. But if someone comes with $1,000, that'll help me pay for the Pilot. And then I can, move on. But if I buy the Pilot, and then some time goes on and I, things are sitting better, and someone says, hey, I can pull all that stuff out for $1,000, everything else looks good, I'll use it as a little grocery getter around town. That's really what that thing is anyway. It's a great dog park, go get grocery car if you already have like a regular car. And it's something that you don't have to get, your dog hair in. It's something you can use it like a little go-getter, go get soil, go get bricks, whatever you need, man. It's a little tiny truck, but it's a Civic. All right, Bubba, you ready? It's a 20-minute video. I was in shock for about 3 days, and I already have PTSD.